What happens when all you know is pain? When you watch as they stick 18, 22, and 24 gauge needles into your vein, poking in vain, apathetic hands fishing across scar tissue like it's no issue, but it's very much so problematic. When you have anti-fantasy realists wishing in magic to escape the pain, cause channels 4, 7, and 10 weatherman is irrelevant when your forecast predicts rain. And I'm tired, but you don't hear me. I'm tired, but you ain't listening. I'm tired, but you just add more meds to the already high regimen, causing me to have crack fiend dreams on Tylenol with codeine, hopes high off the morphine, desperation unable to fall due to this medication called Toradol, and these steroids are plumping my dependency, lowering my count of self-sufficiency. And you're asking me on a scale of 1 to 10 to rate my infirmity, but numbers have no bearings when your pain is more infinite than eternity. And currently, the depreciating value of this medical currency takes its toll on the patient. And so I'm growing impatient because every last person who judged me ain't even remotely close to relating. Got my 18-year-old logic debating the prospect of new medication, surgical incision-making, decision-making into my left chest. But you offer no advice because, as you say, I have to live with that. Live with the scalpel cutting 3 inches deep into my reality, a port being placed into my heart, the gut-wrenching stitching of the wound, the flushing of it every 30 days, but it'll flush like your support, equivalent to the sturdiness of Louisiana's levees and this burden I carry. So I'm starting to wonder if the reason you say you care is for the same reason Bush falsely consoles the U.S., because it sounds nice. And so I sit and I think, want to confide in my ink, but crescent-shaped cells stop me before I even get started. It's like filling with one whole but living half-heartedly, and poets, they using these metaphors like I can't breathe to relay their rhythmic deficiencies, but I mean mine literally, with shaking knees and gritted teeth, avoid the pain of reality, cause reality of being bedridden with disease at age 18 ain't no serene scene. It's depressing, it's condescending. Ultimately, it's a hindrance to the point where I look up at heaven's floor and pray for time to be reversed so I won't even be born instead of living with this curse. Standing still, staying stagnant, waiting for a movement in the right direction, but moving opposite at the sight of my reflection because it's reflecting the ugly on the inside, the DNA that I can't hide. Sickle cells hardening and clotting in vessels that wrestle for the oxygen they deserve, the peace that I need. It's crippling pain strong enough to bring a grown man to his knees, and it hurts. Not only my physical, but my mental too. How would you feel knowing there's no one quite like you, to be on the outside looking in at you, and seeing time fleeing before your jaundiced eyes as everyone by your side ends up passing by, and I sit and watch other people's success as I try my best but still fail. It's like being blind in life, but I still can't read Braille, like living on earth but feeling like it's hell, like putting my ambitions up for sale. This disease, my high is bitter. I'm being forced into complacency, but when the devil's facing me, I just remember that God has my back.